Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are taking a deep dive into the John East MMSR 3-band drop-in preamp for the Music Man Stingray. And we've dropped one into our Ray24CA from Sterling by Music Man. Let's check this thing out. So this is a Sterling by Music Man Ray24CA, or Ray24 Classic. Now I've already done a full review of this bass, and I did a separate video showing you the differences between this pickup wired in stock series and parallel, which is the true Stingray configuration. Even though this pickup is a ceramic pickup, it doesn't sound bad and sounds pretty close to what you're going to get from an American Stingray, but not on the money. And today we're going to be exploring the John East MMSR 3-band preamp that's a drop-in replacement for whatever Stingray preamp you got. Now this one is configured to be a drop-in for a 3-knob Stingray versus a 4-knob Stingray, but they do offer a 4-knob solution as well. Now this is the most expensive preamp out of all the preamps here in the Stingray Mod series. Coming in at $230, it's pricey, and that's because John East is a legend in the preamp industry. The J Retro preamp and the Marcus Miller drop-in replacement were legendary. And I actually rocked a J Retro preamp in my daily driver jazz bass for, I would say, about 8 or 9 years, and that thing was awesome. However, I've never checked out their Stingray preamps, and that's what we're going to do today. Well, enough talking. Let's see what this thing sounds like. You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. Not bad. So that was with the preamp and everything 100% centered. This is a fully featured preamp featuring 3 bands as well as a variable mid sweep, which comes into effect when you either cut or boost the mids. There's also a couple of dip switches in the PCB which allow you to select a variety of mid frequencies that you can target with the variable mid control. So this is a very versatile preamp. And on top of that, you also have a push-pull for a bright setting. And we're going to be checking out all of those. So first, here's what the preamp sounds like 100% centered one more time. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, let's go ahead and turn on the bright mode. Not bad. The bright mode definitely adds some noticeable high end, and that's pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and cut everything, see what that sounds like. So as I mentioned earlier, the mid sweep comes into effect when you either cut or boost the mids. And the mids are cut right now, so let's see what that sounds like. Interesting. And now let's go ahead and center the bass and treble and keep the mids cut. And now here's that setting with the bright mode on. And here's that mid sweep one more time with the treble and bass centered and the mids cut. Now let's boost the treble all the way, see what that sounds like. Not bad. That is a little on the harsh side, but you can always turn it down. Now let's boost the bass to about 50% and bring the treble down to about 50% boost. And here's the mids back in the picture. Let's go ahead and center those. Now let's center the preamp one more time and boost the mids to about 50%. Wow, this is a very powerful mid sweep. It gives you a lot of different mid frequencies to target, and it's very versatile. Now let's go ahead and center the preamp and see how she slaps. This thing sounds really good slapped, and keep in mind, this is the stock ceramic pickup that comes with the Ray24CA. I think the pickup is a big upgrade over the stock sub pickup, the Ray 4 SUB pickup, but I think this would also benefit from an upgrade as well, but it doesn't sound bad stock, so I think this paired with the John East preamp is a great combination. So here are my final thoughts on the John East MMSR 3-band preamp in my Ray24CA. I think that this is a great preamp. It is an expensive preamp, but it does have a lot of features. Now the construction of the John East preamp is very old school and also uses a weird ribbon cable to connect the volume knob. I know from PC components that ribbon cables aren't the most durable things in the world. However, there must be some reason for him using it. But the construction of the preamp as a whole is very good, but very old school. It required very little soldering and no modification to the control cavity. It hooked up with the existing pickup and I had no problem setting everything up. It's a very well put together preamp. It's easy to swap in, and I would recommend it if you're willing to spend the $230 and have an existing pickup that you think is good enough. I think this preamp will definitely allow you to get the best out of whatever pickup you're using. However, I would not pair this with a bad pickup like what you would find in the SUB. So, Ray24 pickup isn't bad. If you want to toss this preamp into a US Stingray, I don't think that would be a bad call either. These are very similar to that of the classic Stingray circuit, though it's not an exact copy. Overall, I'm very impressed with this combo. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about the John East MMSR 3-band drop-in preamp for the Music Man Stingray. And as always, until we groove again,